So have you thought about what I've said? Well, maybe we won't have to. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us.
Hopefully.
And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell.
That's a good
If he
idea.
stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside. I swear, I am never putting ice in me drinks. Ever again.
Had a lot of prisoners here.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. Wait, I must be hearing things. I swear, if this isn't enough to get me...
Oh.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but they seem to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armoury. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Damn, I hate losing out on a fight.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. I'm starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
There we go.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they arrived?
Reaches the
I
armory.
would hate to
I'll
have
get my
been one of
people
the
to start
guards.
a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place.
Hmm.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Hmm.
Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
Bom.
All right, let's keep moving. You hear that? Place is starting to get to me.
What is the second brightest star? What an oddly specific question.
It's been a couple months since my arrival at the lock, and the place is continuing to go downhill. We've been dealing with heating malfunctions, communications issues with the key, faulty electronics, and unpredictable surface conditions. How this place manages to function at all is anyone's guess. No one's bearing the brunt of this more than the
Like in
inmates.
game or IRL.
I wouldn't give a damn about them,
Remind
but
me
this
to
is downright
thank them,
inhumane.
God, for hanging us out to
I'm
dry.
starting to get nervous that we're going to have a riot on our hands if conditions don't improve.
I don't even know what I said. But it would have been in game. Oh, yeah, sorry. Second brightest star in New Atlantis' sky. Canopus. It was... Oh, funny enough, also Canopus. Which makes sense because I think New Atlantis is in...
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would
Very
hate
close to
have
Earth.
been one of the guards.
I think it's the closest.
Eyes up! Incoming!
Closest system to Earth. Alpha Centauri. Sort of makes sense that it's the same.
I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. A 100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
Well, it did collapse on us, so... I'm definitely getting my lockpicking practice in.
UC must have burned some serious cash. Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Finally, I was about to give up. the warden's intercom near the window.
Warden Tom...
Where have you? I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind. But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
You say that.
Yep, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet.
What about our 2 ships?
Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock. And I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information about Griggs' legacy in my hands. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow to your heart's content. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating de-icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
James Crick's criminal history. 26 counts of burglary, 18 counts of criminal interference, 33 counts of theft, 17 counts of worse burglary, 42 counts of worse theft, 8 counts of arson, 1 count of indecent exposure, 16 counts of destruction of property, 62 counts of destruction of property of vessels, 36 counts of aggravated assault, 46 counts of aggravated armed assault, 19 counts of aggravated assault against a security officer, 18 counts of attempted murder, 93 counts of second-degree murder, and 24 counts of murder. Sounds like I've probably got worse. What's that? Oh.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run.
Don't worry about it.
Cool. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know,
Aww.
like it never happened. Thanks. I promise that you won't regret it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
That's a shame. I thought he was actually going to do a murder. Oh, that way. Oh crap. Fuck. Do I have anything bigger? Or rather, do I have anything ammunition for anything bigger? Nope, guess it's this then.
Mom said she might go to Paradiso next year. She's all excited about spa days. I wonder if they have any good bookstores there.
Find it hilarious all my companions are sort of just poofed.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Docking integrity, 100%. Good to go, Cap.
There are UC bureaucrats that must be furious that this station has become what it is today. If you are free soon...
Mm-hmm.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call...
Every captain here's...
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? It may not be wider, but it's not on the books if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. If you've got the credits, I've got the time. I bet you would. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look. Anything ship-related, you're at all business and I need your cash. It's a match made in heaven.
Let's see what the criminals have. No. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
something?
If you have the time, very well to speak to you. Everyone. Hey, if you want to pour credit, I carry most of the stand. Occasionally, I stock a few smugglers. Just don't screw me. Oh, we are. A little advice, Sadi. You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says other. Well, most people just. If your credits are.
No. No, no. Don't know where her special stuff is at the.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me. Needs? I hope you actually. All right, let's get this over with.
My thoughts exactly. Ship parts if you got them.
We're done here? Great.
My price is meat. If it's hard to find, I've probably got it. Hey, I'm always ready to take credits off your hands.
Ooh, that looks like a nice knife.
Come back and see me sometime.
Why am I over encumbered? Oh, ship parts, yeah, okay. Am I close enough to my ship to
Delgado. Unless you want to get keel-hauled across the key.
Those mission boards, piracy missions are always a healthy source of income. Be seeing you.
Still have nightmares about that job in Cheyenne. Was worth every credit, though.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. But I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. I'm sure he did not have a choice. People would kill to get a crack at a score this big. I know I have. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Ooh.
And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Ha! Now that's actually a decent pistol.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grix's legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Any last questions about the job? Ask them now.
No.
The fleet protects our...
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has been spent on upkeep for the station. This bodes poorly.
As a captain, I try to...
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up. You just, take care of yourself out there.
Pirates and alcohol. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Maybe.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokoff's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat
It's gonna be so fun when I either get to
Look, you
shoot
can make all
her
the
or
jokes
put
and
her in
excuses you
prison.
want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay.
Preferably
Either way,
shoot.
I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
90%.
Suppose it is up to you to decide whether it is worth it.
Yeah? And who do you think Delgado's gonna back in a dispute? You. Over me.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Are you trying to backstab him?
Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
No.
Hit me up if
I
you got
would
questions.
like a chance to talk to you.
Yes, okay, Andreja. Once we get to my bloody ship.
Yes?
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Oh, let's be fair. More likely when we get to the vigilance. She's in Solid, isn't it?
I have something for you.
You might want this. Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
Docking procedure, this ain't my getting around to a tone. You understand?
Awaiting your orders, Captain. I have things I wish
Okay,
to discuss
let's do it now.
when you have time.
Now, this
I have
second.
been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
The artifacts mean something. It's
It
important
does seem to be a
find out.
unique situation with serious consequences. That is what keeps me here as well. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
You've got to have a reason to get out of bed in the morning, sure.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I have. There have been times where I wondered whether it was worth it. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation.
Sure.
I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Right, let's go to the brig first, see if we can give this bloke any crap.
Officer Petrosian likes books. Sometimes I feel he'd prefer a library to the brig.
We'll keep the brig. Some of the guards don't keep the floors and your nose clean.
I think most people would prefer a library to a prison.
I haven't seen my family in a while. Mission takes priority.
Do you even know what your mission is, friend?
Most of our operations team graduated top of their class in the
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I have never heard of such a thing.
I'm surprised. I thought this was one of those tales that made it to every corner of the settled systems.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Yeah, story not the Lego believe it's
Well,
real.
let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. And for some reason, he never got there.
Or he did.
And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Cricks wouldn't have disappeared years ago.
Well, that's the point.
Even
If he
they hid the money
buggered
with
off.
that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They
But
haven't
he
seen that much currency.
disappeared years ago. There's no proof he
Ever.
died.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner.
I'll try.
Both dismissed.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? Nice work. Let me take a look.
Ah.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Anything else? I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. Find anything else? Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. Let me know if you need anything else.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel to New Atlantis, get a nice little suit, and then be finished, because it's getting late. I'll see if I can get a nice suit for Andrasia as well.
If it were not for the lodge, I think I would avoid this city. It is all just too much.
Aye.
So after an hour of whining, you're finally out here.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
Eat outfitters.
Please let me know if I may assist. You'll find that I have most everything on offer.
Now I need something that very much says I am going on an ocean starliner. Ooh, maybe that. No. Big fancy dress. Yeah, let's go with big fancy dress.
I'm glad you came in.
Yeah, that's that very much says posh
Yes,
fresh.
you need me? I have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load. Very good.
I don't think there's anywhere else I can get anything that looks a bit nicer.
Oh, I like that top.
Nice clean dock there.
Ooh. Oh, aircraft.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal.
Yes, she is.
Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. I spent months manipulating the Terran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Neva said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dombrowski, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place.
Mm.
Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
It would seem we have little choice in the matter. We should hear him out.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh no. Is shooting everyone an option? Alternating shooting ourselves to avoid it?
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Okay.
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
There's nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom. It's breathtaking.
No, you're breathtaking.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
Shh. Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not going to find better tuned engines anywhere else in the settled systems.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
Sure. Ooh.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an indeterminate amount of time.
Sarge.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey. I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Hello? Are you a member of the society? An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's this is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony. But the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner. His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? That's all then? Okay.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
Here for business or pleasure?
Damn.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
Well, that is me done for this evening. Unless I can get a really nice picture in photo mode. Don't know whether I... I'll be able to. Like, lol, nice dress and a pirate and a cowboy hat. Yeah, so if you can't tell, I am really, really enjoying Starfield.